turret!
Burn, motherfucker!
Okay, guys, fireflies are close. Shoot, be shot.
What's up, guys? This is Lucky. Welcome back. Got a lot of good stuff. We're gonna talk patch notes, some of the stuff I haven't already covered basically in my previous two videos, and I got this one special. This is my Friar Tuck loadouts: Revolver, Bow, Covert Training 2, First Aid 2, and Explosion Expert 1, and Reviver 1. It's not a Robin Hood because I'm not an absolute ace with it. It's Friar Tuck. You kind of heal people up and stuff. As far as Explosion Expert 1 and Reviver 1, you could easily replace that out with like a sharpshooter or a 2-point loadout of your choice. For me, I think either one of those things actually work really well as far as team play goes. Reviver 1 helps you reviving out big time. It's a good boost for one loadout point. You can't beat it. Same thing with Explosion Expert 1. For one loadout point, it just helps so much. You know, sometimes I'll throw sharpshooter level 1 on here. You can do what you like. I use First Aid 2 primarily to get points to upgrade my bow quickly. I use my revolver heavily, especially for gunfights, and that's been the key for me. If you're not a great bow user like me, you're just fairly decent with the bow. The ideal thing for you to do is save your bow for those ideal confrontations. Use your revolver when you're going into absolute gunfights. Revolver is a great backup weapon, and for me, this work has worked out really well. I really struggle with the bow. I know some people can headshot with it like nobody's business. For me, it took some time to get used to it. Had to change the pace that I play the game at. I played a little bit slower than I would with other loadouts, and I had to find like the right combination that made it work. For me, you could easily use Crafter 2 instead of First Aid 2 to get your parts. I just found that First Aid 2 and kind of staying behind my team, but relatively close to them, and in a place where I could get short flanks, not big, long, lone wolf flanks, but short flanks. Actually, that worked out best for me, and that's kind of the play style that I've gone with. This, I have a particularly good game. I think I have like a 12-down game. With the bow and stuff, I do all right. Boom, buddy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, why punch somebody when you can slice their throat? You know what I'm saying? So this to me is what I call Friar Tuck loadout. It's not for your pro bow user, but it is ideal for somebody who wants to learn to use the bow, get better with the bow, and who's fairly competent with the bow. And with this, you can have a fairly good, solid game. Okay? Oh, mollies. Now, let's get on some other stuff. It's been a crazy last few days. My PS3 black screened on me just like a couple of days ago. I spent all day today forums and Googling and trying to figure it out. I had tried to take it into safe mode before, but you know, I really wasn't having much luck with it. I couldn't get it into safe mode, but I brought it back to a different TV, got an air can, blew out all the dust, powered it down for a while, and luckily I was able to get it in safe mode today, so I'm not going to miss out on the DLC, because, man, God, I was so sad. I was looking forward to Yee-Yo just in the nick of time. Yee-Yo, you're awesome. If I've never told you that before, you're awesome. You're like, I should call you Nick, because that was just in the nick of time. Here we are, we're fondling each other, and we go on about our business. But anyway, so I get it fixed. I got it working. So thankfully, within the next 24 hours, when this DLC drops, I'll be getting to play some. Maybe a while before I post some gameplay of it. Because for me, I really like to get my feet wet. I like to see how things shake out. Honestly, I think you really don't know the effects of big changes until about 2 or 3 weeks into a big patch. So kind of expect this to be the same. These are big changes, and we're really not going to know what's OP and what's not for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm sure there'll be lots of people posting videos out there, but I'm kind of gonna hold back, kind of reserve my. See, this is the ideal This right here is the ideal situation for the bow. They don't see me. I've got a place where I can quickly retreat to cover. I know my teammate is sneaking up there. I know I got him to the right. Got a good distance on them, basically. And I'm able to kind of like count them. A few of them don't even know where I'm at. Like, oh, here, I'm just... See the rapid fire from me on the bow. Oh, but he's down, he's down. I even got like a free kill shot on that. And then we come over here and this dude, oh, canceling out of melees. That was horrible. I still got my gun off, and then this guy over here is just like, I don't know, he's standing, he's masturbating. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but I'm thankful for it. I think he's like derped out. But we're gonna get into this. Got the patch notes. I'll try to put a link in the description. If not, I'm sure you can Google it. It's on the PlayStation site and the Last of Us forums. They got full patch notes there. There's a whole lot of stuff, and I couldn't possibly begin to cover it. But I've gone through and I've like highlighted a few things that I think are worth paying attention to. So in terms of bug fixes, they did a lot of work about fixing the invisibility issue. So hopefully that will get a little bit better. They fixed some exploits with supply boxes giving extra ammo and stuff. The military sniper has reduced aim assist. This is the last thing that they fixed. Oh, man, I'm so happy about that because I feel like there's a lot of headshots that are given that probably are, I mean, I just feel like there's more people who are really good with it than there should be. And this tells me that there is and has been an aim assist in your face, dude.
Yeah, tourist down.
They had fixed some problems with pistol-only loadouts, which I've noticed before, where sometimes you kill somebody with a pistol-only loadout, you don't get ammo. And that's actually happened to me several times. So they fixed that. I'm really good about that. Another big one, they fixed a bug that allowed players to avoid being stunned by a smoke bomb while vaulting over cover. Notice that they call this a bug. But I probably shouldn't have mollied that guy, but it's irrelevant because there's no flame up there. I don't even know what happened. That's crazy. And they fixed a bug where if you're on opposite teams and you spawn at the exact same time, you spawn in right next to each other. That's actually happened to me a few times where I spawn and somebody from the other team actually spawns right next to me and I either get a cheap kill or they get a cheap kill. So, and there's quite a few. There's a lot of other fixes in there. Those are the ones that kind of stand out to me as being worthwhile. I know the vaulting one, that's a big deal. And hopefully the military sniper one, having reduced aim assist, I'm praying to God that I actually see the impact of that because I hate those fucking things. If you're good with it, I'm sorry, dude. You have my respect, bro, but I'm not good with it, and I hate dying in one shot. Anyway, they also changed some stuff with spawning of supply weapons. So comeback item weapons won't come back as much, even for last man standing. You're only gonna get a few of them, especially on your first box. And they increase the threshold. So if your team is losing by only a couple people, you're not gonna receive. Why is this guy's armor not coming off? I hit him. He finally went off with the second arrow, but it should come off with the first one. Anyways, but they increase the threshold. So if you're only down by a little bit, you are not gonna get. Basically, the welfare system is not gonna kick in for you until you're down by, you know, more players than what, because now if you're only down by like 2 or 3 players, welfare system kicks in, and I think now you probably have to be down by probably 4 or 5. That's just my guess. Don't know exactly when it kicks in, but obviously they changed that. I think that's good, because if you're down by 1 or 2 players, you shouldn't be getting welfare system. You know, if you're down by 3 or 4, yeah, I can see. I like the welfare system. I know a lot of people hate on it, but I think it's good. I think it balances out the game and keeps it interesting. Let's see, what's some of the other things?
Bomb set, watch your ass.
New missions and stuff. We'll have new missions will be added for your factions. So you'll now have like downs with all the purchased weapons. That'll be cool. So you have that option. So when you go to do those, new trophies are added. They changed some of the gestures. Like fist pump gets an update, and Knuckles gets an update. Quite a few of them. The salute gets an update, which is what I use. See, everybody is telling me to go for it right here. And I'm like, dude, they're up there. I'm going to die. And they're like, no, go for it. But I do. And I die. But, okay. I covered basically all the skills. But the patch notes have much more detailed information about the skills. If you didn't see my previous video, I covered what all the loadout point breakdowns are, and I've also covered what they kind of do. Okay, so I'm gonna make this quick. We know the Executioner, you'll get double parts for shift kills, and upgraded you'll get 50% more parts for special executions. That's a lot. That's a lot. Scavenger, at maxed out you can get random crafting items and double ammo. Even at second level you get double ammo. And see, like here, this is a perfect kind of thing for the bow, where you basically kind of waiting for that opportunity, and here it comes right here. Maybe we'll take out this guy ahead. I know my crew's fighting them down there, and I am able to jump over this and play Robin Hood on these motherfuckers and just take them out. Damage marker. You won't get any extra points unless you go to level 2, which is 4 loadout points. Awareness. Name tags appear at twice the normal distance. One of the other tweaks they did was to silence weapons. So if you're over 70 meters away, you're not going to hear the semi-auto like you used to hear it. If you had a silent semi-auto, you could hear it from like almost across the map. You're not going to be able to hear that now. You're not going to be able to hear bow sounds. Any silenced weapon you're not going to be able to hear. Let's see.
Fuckers down.
Agility 2, crouch and climb. Level 2, walk, climb, and crouch. And level 4 is the impossible to hear walk, climb, and crouch very quickly. So it'll be interesting to see how that is at level when it's maxed out. Bomb expert, you have to be have it maxed out to be immune to your own smoke bomb. Fortitude, interesting one there. At maxed out, you'll get 50 points for healing. Okay, and bleed out time is increased 50%. That's a lot. That is a lot. And a much faster crawling speed. So those are the kind of like the big things from the skills that you'll get. And I think it's pretty good, man. I'm excited. It's going to drop in the next 24 hours. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for joining me. This is Lucky. Peace.